everyone, today is the first episode of our Photoshop tutorials. So open up Photoshop and you'll see some tutorial things, so I don't recommend those. So I press new file and select the default Photoshop size because that's just how Adobe works. Then you will be very overwhelmed when you see it first. But not to worry, I will help. The first tool is the select tool. You can move things around, and by hitting Ctrl T you can scale them. Using Shift you can scale them the right size, and using Alt you can scale them at the center. The next tool is the selection tool. They come with different shapes and they do the same thing. You select something and hit Ctrl C, Ctrl V and you got a selection, and there are many types of shapes. Then we got the lasso tool. This can make a rough selection, and by hitting Ctrl C, Ctrl V you got the selection cut out. Then we have the polygonal one that can make straight line selections. This is easy for cutting out logos or something like that. Then we have the magnet selection tool. This will automatically latch on to any surface it thinks is something you want to copy. So it allows for some good selections, and after you're done you can hit Ctrl C, Ctrl V and you got a selection. Then we got the selection brush. It will automatically latch on to anything and select it. It can get your hands on, and you can hold Alt to unselect anything and Ctrl C, Ctrl V, got a selection. Then we got the slice tool. It will automatically slice a square, which is not very useful. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Then we have this frame one, which will add a frame in front of the image that you can move around together, or in the layers you can move the back image around, and you can use the front one to scale it smaller and smaller or bigger as you want. After that we have the eyedropper tool. We can select any color from an image. If I want to select this color, well done. Then we have the eyedropper thing. This literally tells you everything. So now we will go somewhere else. This is called a spot healing brush. It will spot heal anything by using a random thing from the image to fix it, but it doesn't work very well on everything. So it will take a random thing that it thinks is will blend in there fine, and boom, and you can literally take off anything. But sometimes it doesn't work very good, but it's still a good thing to remove wrinkles or something like that. Then we have another one. This time you can, it's the same thing like the spot healing brush. This time you can hold Alt and select an area, and then when you brush something, you can brush the thing that was selected on the area. Sometimes it won't work because there's some kind of glitch, but other times it might. But the next thing is the red eye thing, red eye tool. This way, when you're taking a picture and the flash changes the color of your eyes. Well, when you select the eye with this tool, it automatically set the color back to its original state because the flash will make it very weird. Then we have a brush tool. It's just basically a brush. You can change the color and draw anything you want. And then there's a pencil tool, which is thinner. Then we have a color changer, which is very useful. Color change brush. You can change anything's color, like I change yellow, and it's pretty cool to change any skin color, any shirt color, any type of thing, and it makes for good combinations like this. Then we're going on to the stamp tools. You can hold Alt and select what you want to copy. Be careful though, sometimes you won't be able to make a good one. So I'll select this and then hit OK, and then I can make it over here. I can literally make the whole duplicate. I'm just gonna do the thumbs down. Okay. Then we have the history brush. The history brush literally goes back in time. Like there was no thumbs up down here, and it does now. So then there's the eraser, then there's the background eraser, same thing. That there's the magical eraser that selects something and deletes it immediately. Then we have the gradient tool that adds the gradient, and you can select something like this, and then you can add the gradient inside of it, like I did to this eye, and hit Ctrl D to remove the section. And you can also make some cool things like selecting all of this and adding the gradient. You can change the gradient color, but we'll go more depth in later. So then we have a bucket tool that will it's just like a bucket and selects everything and just brings it. Then we have the blur tool. The blur tool blurs things, but not everything. Then we have the sharp edges. It sharpens your image, but too much can lead to your image going bad. Then we have the smudge tool. It will mix colors up like after a fresh painting you smudge your finger over it. Then we have the dodge tool. It will brighten anything that you brush it over. And you can create some lighting, and you can also make shadows with the burn tool. And then we have the shape tool, which you can make any shape. And if you go to the top, you can also change the color of it, and you can go to the top and change the feel of it, so you can make different types of shapes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to subscribe, and please help us to reach 100 subscribers. See you then.